Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Templin. I'm one of the school counselors here at Sycamore High School, and I'm coming to you from my office in the counseling department, which is located in the red hallway right across from the main office. And we're here today to talk about your English research project that's coming up and just giving some tips and help with that project.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Spicer. I'm one of the school social workers, and I'm across the hall from Mrs. Templin in the main office. As you start to brainstorm what topics you're interested in, we've provided you with a vast list. You don't necessarily have to pick one from this list, but as counselors and social workers, we see students that are impacted by a variety of concerns and issues. And so we wanted to highlight some of those for you. It might be anything from a mental health stressor to social media trends or information to investing for college to social justice concerns. As you go through this and you're picking your topic, think about something that you might be passionate about and be interested in pursuing.
On this slide, we talk about the influence and effect of the pandemic on a variety of issues. And so that might be something that you consider working into your research project as well. So think about the mental health impact of the pandemic. We've all been facing more stress, and overall, there's an increased feeling of anxiety and depression across the board. And then also some people who did rely on access to mental health support had less access to that. And that's increased with telehealth, but that has been an issue throughout the past year. Also looking at the physical impact, think about how much less we're able to move when we're quarantined or stuck at home. But also just thinking about the overall loss of life and illness that we've been facing as a nation. Economic impact, obviously people have lost jobs due to the pandemic, and that's affected people's income and the money that's in the homes as well. Educationally, we all know how that has impacted us. Lack of access to the school building, to our teachers face-to-face, and even supports that maybe you relied on in the school building were not as readily accessible to you. So just thinking about how that has had an impact on us. And the last one was looking at our social impact. Obviously, we've all had greater social isolation during this time, less ability to connect because we've had to socially distance. And even if the school day was just a place where you were kind of forced into some social interaction, we didn't even have that. So that's definitely had an impact on us across the board.
Mm-hmm. Well, as we move forward, as Mrs. Templin was saying, the pandemic would be considered something that would be a trend when you're doing your research. When you think about trends, think about using data and statistics and what are some reliable resources that you might use. Where are you going to find that factual information? For example, if you were wanting to research anxiety or depression, one reliable resource would be NAMI. That's the National Alliance for Mental Illness. They provide statistics and data, evidence-based research. They give you symptoms and warning signs. And so, as you move forward, think about having that factual information and evidence-based data.
And then the last thing are just some tips to consider when you're picking a topic. Obviously, you want to pick a topic that's interesting to you. You're going to be spending some time digging into that. So pick one that maybe you already have questions about or you've always thought you'd like to learn more about. And then the second one is just to be careful not to pick a topic that's so emotionally charged or might be difficult for you to dig deep into because it's just so close to home. So I know that I've met with students who picked a topic for either an essay, a research project, personal narrative, that were too close to home, and then it became difficult to complete. So you want to pick something that's definitely interesting to you, but is not too emotionally charged for you. So hopefully this was helpful as you're picking your topic. We just wish you luck on this and hope it's a great experience for you as you research these new topics. Good luck.